I am Lamont at Large, and today I am at the Oak Hill Cemetery here in Janesville, Wisconsin. Every time I come to this cemetery, I always come and pay my respects to this man right here, Leslie Bell Richard, Medal of Honor, Private First Class, U.S. Army, Vietnam, December 4th, 1941 to May 20th, 1967. Purple Heart is inscribed on his stone. I did a video about him previously. I feel that every person that watches my channel should know about this man's name, his story, and how he came to be here. This man was sent to Vietnam to fight communism, and him and his platoon, they were in a firefight with North Vietnamese soldiers. One of the North Vietnamese soldiers threw a grenade, lobbed it over at Leslie's camp, and he did the absolute unthinkable. Where you and me would turn around and run for our lives instinctively as human beings, he did the opposite. This man ran towards the grenade and threw his body on top of it, saving the lives of all the soldiers around it. And he doesn't get to have Hollywood movies made about him. He doesn't get to have people mention his name. But let me tell you something. This is the reason why I do this. A lot of people, well, why do you go to cemeteries? This man's story here is the reason why I do this. Because if I don't, who will? If I stop doing this tomorrow, who's going to continue it? I don't know. I don't know if anybody do. You? Would you do it? It's a rare breed of a man or a woman who would give their lives so that others might live, and that's exactly what this young man did. So I say to that, rest in peace to this young soldier, and it's because of sacrifices that he made and all the men and women around in this section of the cemetery. The greatest flag that has ever been flown, the only flag that I will ever fly. I'm an American. This is the greatest country that I ever lived in. I love my country, and I pay much respect to Leslie Bill Richard and the men and women buried in this grave who did the unthinkable. Truly the greatest nation ever. And rest in peace. Thank you for your service, sir. Charles William Chuck Collins of Janesville, Wisconsin, age 95, was called home on Tuesday, April 16, 2019. He passed away peacefully in the early morning hours at Our House Senior Living Memory Care. Chuck, the son of Charles and May Collins, was born on December 28, 1923 in Springfield, Illinois. In his early teens, his family moved to Janesville, where he lived the rest of his life. He was a graduate of Janesville Senior High School. He served his country honorably and nobly during World War II in the U.S. Army as a Jeep driver, carrying supplies, mail, and backup personnel to the frontline troops around Karlshafen, Germany, and often returning to base with wounded soldiers. He enjoyed woodworking, gardening, sharing his faith in Jesus Christ through a tract mission, and raising German Shepherd puppies into loyal companions. Chuck met the love of his life, Elise Ursula Dawn, while serving in Germany. They were united in marriage in Janesville on July 5th, 1948. Together, they had 2 children, Mary Ursula Farnham of Woonawak, Wisconsin, and Mark William Collins, who preceded him in death on December 8th, 1966. Mark T. Ludking, May 5th, 1963 to November 11th, 1981. Mark here died along with his other friend, Mark Jewett, in a traffic collision. And he's buried next to his parents, Verland and Grace. I will try to look out for his friend. His friend is buried at the same cemetery here. Jun Ki Zhu, July 25th, 1971 to September 8th, 2014. Jun was born in Taishan City, China, and immigrated to the United States and lived in Janesville, Wisconsin since 1999. He went back, I'm assuming, for some kind of a vacation or a trip back to Taishan City, and that is where he died. Doesn't say the cause of his death. Patty Jean Johnson, December 21st, 1958 to December 1st, 2010. She died 3 weeks before her 52nd birthday. She died after a long, courageous battle with cancer. And as you can see her dogs right there, she must have loved her dogs so much. Brianna lived most of her life in Janesville and had attended Madison Elementary School, Franklin Middle School, and was presently, at the time of her death, a junior at Parker High School. At age 10, she entered a beauty pageant and won. She had been in martial arts, was an excellent roller skater, and could beat almost anyone when it came to video games. She loved and admired her sister, especially her artwork. Her sister was a great inspiration for Brianna's beautiful artistic abilities and designing clothes. She loved dancing while singing along with her favorite songs, talking on the phone, playing video games, and eating, especially chocolate. Her favorite pastime of all was spending time with her friends. She loved life, always smiling, laughing, having fun. Brianna was killed in an automobile accident along with two of her friends, Arius Bello and Jeff Voltaggio. I don't have children, but I would often suspect that a death of a child, no matter how long ago, never goes away. It's the unnatural progression of life. You don't bury your kids, they bury you, or so is the norm. In memory of my son, Michael Anthony Amers, November 24th, 1942 to April 6, 1963. Michael died in a car accident rounding a curve here in Janesville. His was the first traffic fatality of that year of 1963. Zachary Leo Top, May 31st, 1988 to April 30th, 1996. Son of Rhonda Top and Marty LaRue. Live, but not live, but still alive by the grace of God. I am Lamont at large at the Oak Hill Cemetery here in Janesville, Wisconsin. Thank you for watching. I always appreciate it. I'll catch up with you on the next vlog. Peace out.